Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Tuesday, October 7th, 2025. ZKsync introduces the Atlas upgrade, the Intercontinental Exchange invests in Poly Market, Currency Coin goes live, and ETH Panda Ops outlines Fusaka changes for Ethereum nodes. All this and more starts right now. ZKsync introduced Atlas, an upgrade to the ZK stack featuring an ultra-high performance sequencer. The sequencer delivers 15,000 transactions per second throughput for stablecoin transfers and up to 43,000 TPS for ETH transfers. The release also enables 1-second zero-knowledge finality through Airbender, ZKsync's open-source RISC-V proof system. The Airbender integration produces 1-second block proofs and achieves minutes to Ethereum finality at a cost of about 1/100th of a cent per transaction. The new Atlas architecture is modular and supports multiple VM types, positioning ZKsync as the infrastructure connecting private institutional chains with public Ethereum liquidity. Atlas is currently live on testnet with a mainnet deployment planned in the coming weeks. The Intercontinental Exchange, which is the owner of the New York Stock Exchange, announced a strategic investment of up to $2 billion in Poly Market, valuing the company at approximately $8 billion. Under the partnership, ICE will become a global distributor of Poly Market's event-driven data to institutional investors and collaborate on future tokenization initiatives. Poly Market is the world's largest prediction market platform with over $14 billion in cumulative volume, enabling users to trade on real-world event outcomes. Poly Market CEO Shane Copland called the partnership a major step towards bringing prediction markets into the financial mainstream, adding that the best is yet to come. ETH Panda Ops, a DevOps group focused on Ethereum testing and upgrade infrastructure, outlined how the upcoming Fusaka upgrade will impact node bandwidth and storage demands. The Fusaka upgrade introduces PeerDAS, a scaling design that allows validators to verify data without having to download the entire data set. PeerDAS breaks down the data into smaller pieces and distributes them across the network based on ETH staked per validator. Under the mechanism, larger validators manage a heavier data load, while home stakers and non-validating full nodes handle much smaller portions. The approach pushes most of the bandwidth and storage burden onto entities with greater resources, helping keep the network decentralized and accessible to smaller stakers. And lastly, Currency Coin, a wrapped version of one of the first coins ever deployed on Ethereum, is now live with a liquidity pool on Uniswap. Recognized as a historical artifact, the original Currency Coin contract was deployed just 40 days after Ethereum's Frontier launch, and is referenced in the source repository cited by EIP20. Currency Coin has a total supply of 1 trillion tokens. The project has pledged 1% of its supply to the Protocol Guild, 1% to Giveth for causes, and 0.5% to Degen 1 Ethereum phone holders. Currency Coin was one of the first functioning tokens deployed on Ethereum, serving as a code reference for what became the ERC20 standard. In other news, Foundry releases version 1.4.0 release candidate 3, and the Bank of New York Mellon considers tokenizing deposits. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.